Hey everybody, welcome to Wednesday night Shadowrun Denver. Uh, this is our first time on Wednesday nights, and our first time I think is a Wednesday night stream for Rem. So we were looking forward. I've been looking forward to it for this particular episode for a couple weeks now. But we're going to start out with Ava talking to us about a Misspent Youth Kickstarter that we've got running. Hey Ava, I think. Yep. Okay. Give me a second. Um. Yes, you are. I'm sorry. Uh. There was a spot in here I did not realize was messed up. That it is up.
Oh no.
Okay. Now you're live and they can hear you.
Okay. All right. Misspent Youth, Kickstarter right now, live. We've made the $10,000 goal. It's a tabletop role-playing game where you play as, well, misspent youths, teenagers, 12 to 8 youths, fighting back against the Authority, whatever form that may take. In all the playtests, the Authority was a corporation. There are other authorities that it could be. So we've reached the $10,000 goal. It's 100% being funded, being made. Good. But we've got a couple of stretch goals. So when we reach 15,000, hint, hint, get your friends and family to go back in. The original creator of Misspent Youth is going to create one of the chapters and settings for it. And he posted earlier today about what his setting is going to be. It's going to be... You're going to play a robot, but first of the free robots. The rest are either working for corporations or incorporated themselves to be recognized as people. Because by law, corporations are people. You're one of the first free robots, but you're not recognized as people. And so you will either forge a place for yourself in robot culture or utterly be ensnared by it, or enslaved by it. So once we reach 15,000, we'll get that extra one there. Alongside the other 5, I think. I'm also writing one. Yeah, go check it out. It's super fun. We've got a playtest on the Kickstarter page that you can watch or skim. Is that enough, Tom? Because I don't know how much longer I can stretch this.
Oh, I was just about. I was just about to ask if you were all set.
Yes.
Yeah, definitely go watch.
I could probably go on, but
yeah. Okay, let's just this a little bit. All right, everybody, let me know if the sound sounds good, or if you have any trouble.
Do I have to do it a third time?
You don't have to do it a third time. This was specifically from my mic. I had to turn it down a little bit because I was blowing things out. So, this is Shadowrun Denver Ripping Reality. And so have the correct setting up there now. Shadowrun Ripping Reality. We've done two parts of this so far, and they've managed to take it in a direction I didn't expect. And the series author, Scott and RJ, never planned for. But that's what makes GMing fun. So, first part of this, they fought a Teeth and Tentacles. And I believe the answer to fighting Teeth and Tentacles is no.
Is don't.
It was upsetting.
So, and I will have you guys know I did actually show the underlying specs to that to one of the missions coordinators, and his response was he swore at me.
Good
So the
job.
correct answer was no.
Yeah. He agrees with you. So the next but during that one, Anoko made a phone call to an old mentor of hers. And that seems to have set in process a sequence of events. Wrong, this is going to be the fourth part of this because they escape from the meeting after Teeth and Tentacles attacked. Squirrels with serrated teeth attacked. And I believe thieving monkeys attacked. And they made their way down past another ghoul-like monster. Ghoul, probably more like a Nosferatu, like the original Nosferatu movies. A creature. And then 3 of them went through a portal.
Yay.
They had an adventure in which they did some unwittingly work for blood mages in a different metaplane and got sent back. There was a slight detour in which they played a game of cards. Told them that Anoko could be important, but then they were back just in time to see Anoko kidnapped.
You say her name differently every time you say it, Tom.
I know.
Say that out loud, but I was thinking it.
I'm honestly, I've been waiting for you to react because it's like I know I'm screwing it up. What's the actual pronunciation?
Hanako.
Okay, so the pronunciation is Hanako.
Next,
Yes.
we'll work on the word pronunciation.
Yeah. Okay. All right. So Hanako was kidnapped.
Briefly.
Yeah. Dragged into a van. Wasn't offered any candy. It was instead interrogated briefly
They tried.
before Sleepy.
Well, I fecked up again.
Well, before Sleepy.
Oh wait, wrong character.
Yeah. Before Sleepy arrived with the help of the Joseph Fuente o Fuenta, who delivered Sleepy so that Sleepy could aid in rescuing Hanako. Arrived there just in time. Hanako summoned, well, technically it was an air spirit, but
It was a small one too.
it was a pretty nasty air spirit. Summoning, throwing electricity around, trying to pull Sleepy into its engulfment. before Hanako released it. But instead of going back to the metaplane, the spirit stuck around. It was kind of malevolent. As it started to escape, Tiny saw it and decided it should not be running free in the magical chaos that is the city of Denver right now. Honestly, dispelled it, taking quite a bit of brain in the process, because it was a pretty nasty spirit by the time it got free. So Tiny, unfortunately, is had to go essentially take a nap, sleep off the stun.
At least yours was only stun.
So
Hanako tried dispelling the earlier teeth and tentacles and nearly died.
that was partially that was due to awesome roll worthy of what I normally do in Dresden.
Yeah.
So we bounce them forward we're gonna jump forward to the point where you folks are getting dropped off at the place where you were going to pick up a van to take you on the actual run, which we started. Not sure we started it in 2021. We might have started that run actual in 2021.
We did start it in 2020.
No, it hasn't been that long.
Yeah, I know. I was
It's been like a
joking.
month.
Maybe 2.
Yeah. Well, we play every other week
Oh, yeah,
now,
it's
so
bi-weekly, so yeah.
so
It was just recon. It's a recon job. That's all it is.
yes, that's all it is. It's a recon job, no combat.
Yeah.
See, the problem there is
Funny
that
joke.
I don't think there's anything in from what you've been able to tell. You don't think there's much in Denver that involve combat of some sort. So you pull up, and a salesman walks up. Glimmer. Oh yeah, Mr. Johnson called for you. Said to have a vehicle arranged for you.
Yes, that is correct.
Right. Excellent. Nope. No, Tony. No. Put the panel band in the back. They don't need a truck. Yeah. No. Yeah. That's it. That van. No, the one that's had the blood cleaned out of it. Yes, that one.
That's like super sweet of you to make sure that the van has the blood cleaned out of it. We really appreciate you going the extra mile.
It's our pleasure. It's part of the whole package. We do, however, charge for it if it's returned with spatter with blood. Just because it takes a bit to get that out and remove all trace of DNA.
Oh, we know.
It'll be nice to the
Sometimes you need something more than club soda. I understand.
All right. Oh, and here it is. Enjoy, folks. And the pilot's been upgraded on it if you're not going to be driving it yourself. However, if it is left alone, or if the SIN that it is connected to, if any of the comm links that are connected to it go out or more than 4 hours, it is programmed to drive itself back home, back here. But I hope to see all 4 of you again. Okay, you're in the van.
Who's driving this thing?
I'm driving probably.
You're gonna stay in manual control.
Probably auto until I need to,
Okay.
because
All
I
right. So
got distracted by Star Wars books.
you going to the first place on your list?
Can I borrow one of your comm links?
Do you mind? I don't call nobody, so.
Thank you. Hanako's going to call Pipsqueak. He's a street ganger contact of hers. He's a street kid
Okay.
that squats in the area her current apartment is in.
Okay.
They're kind of friendly. She keeps him fed and warm sometimes.
That if he's a street kid, that means he's friendly to you.
Yeah, loyalty 3, I think. Connection 1.
Yeah, that's.
I just had a few points that I needed to spend.
Yep. Okay. You got the squeak. Speak.
It's Hanako.
Oh, yes,
I need
miss.
you-
Yes, ma'am.
Do me a favor. She'll give him a hidey hole that she has like an extra cred stick stashed in that's just got a couple $100 million, and instruct him to go out and buy her a cheap disposable comm link
Gotcha.
and tell him where to stash it near or at her home
Okay.
so that it's not connected to her.
I can do that. You need anything else?
That's all right. You can take whatever is left of the credits so long as I get the comm link, and you can treat yourself.
Honestly, with everything that's going around here, I might just go get a coffin. I'll get a spot in a coffin hotel for a couple of days.
Probably not a bad idea.
Get away from me, stupid monkey. Okay, I got you. I'll stash it. Make sure no monkeys watch me when I stash it too.
Thank you.
Okay, do me a favor. Go ahead and give me an edge roll.
Why do you hate me, Tom?
I don't hate you. I think by now you should hate you. I do, however, love the random chance.
Well, bite your random chance. I got 2 hits.
Speaks luck?
She does not have bad luck.
No, but Pipsqueak is on the street.
Oh,
An important reminder.
that's not the button I meant, but
Nope, that's fine. That works. All right, okay. So, yep, okay. Pipsqueak is your good luck beat Pipsqueak's bad luck. So he does not get set upon by teeth and tentacles, serrated teeth, pack of squirrels, or all the other things that are happening in Denver.
good.
As you're having that conversation, unless somebody else wants to call anybody, your vehicle is entering a neighborhood in the Warrens. Now, while most of the Warrens have been abuzz with the activity in Denver, this neighborhood doesn't seem to share that quality. In fact, the level of quiet is
Unnerving?
Yeah, it's like kind of waiting for the next shoe to drop. But while eerie and quiet, it's not empty. And people huddled in their houses. Had the shadows of homes, shanties built from sheds, along with some small tent clusters. Several properties show that life still clings to the quiet suburban refuge. You pull up, and this rundown Victorian style homes, both the home you pull up in front of is a Victorian style home. It seems to blend in with the neighbors, but at the same time sticks out. The entire neighborhood consists of large homes of various styles, Victorian encompassing this and at least two others you could see. So it does allow this large manor to blend in among the other suburban mansions, but it's the grounds that seem off. The other homes lack fences or build them where the home could still be ogled by those who pass by. This place is surrounded by a 2-meter stone wall tipped with wrought iron spikes. A narrow hedge grows wild on the outside, while beyond you can see grasses and bushes on the lawn have overgrown the space between. There are two heavy metal gates that do offer entry. Smaller sits slightly bent but still closed, although the path beyond is completely overgrown. Even the image of the house rising from among the tall grasses. The larger gate, which is built for vehicles, um, was rolled a quarter of the way up before whatever tragedy took the last residents of this place. Beyond this gate, you can see a half grown over drive leading to a large 4-car garage and designed to emulate the look of the house, lacking any chance of matching the age. This row of the neighborhood backs up to a steep slope of man made mountain overgrown with weeds, bushes, and small trees clinging to their angular roots. Pile of dirt and rock obviously intended to create the feel of a mountain home while offering the intended residents, likely the richest of the local rich, more privacy. So I assume you do the standard drive past,
Yes.
and anyone can do any kind of perceiving or other things that you.
I'm going to regret this. Because I'm going to take a look on the astral.
Okay.
Is it just regular perception when you're astrally perceiving?
Yes, it is.
Okay.
The astral
That's
part is what
great.
you start looking into.
Yeah. What is the astral skill for?
The astral skill is actually for reading what you see when you're looking at somebody specific. That's
Oh yeah. That's interpreting it. Okay.
right. That's interpreting the.
Still weird that that's active and not a knowledge. But well, no. Okay. I take that back.
Astral also covers a few other things. So it's one of the different parts about 6, the way they combined everything. Means I can build character in about a half hour now. But and you also get people who can, just because they can fire a cannon, they also know how to pick locks. Trade-offs.
I was once that good with 5e, making 5e characters. Depending on the type. I couldn't do a rigger that quickly. Just because I didn't build them regularly.
Okay. Let's see.
Oh wait, hold on. Mine isn't. Oh, my wounds aren't checked. What's my wound penalty at? Is it still -2? Okay.
Okay.
So mine would be 2 hits, not 3.
2 hits, okay. All right. Second. Well, one thing from looking on the outside, it doesn't look like anybody comes. It looks like the place is pretty much dead. Don't see anything. You don't.
So no wards, no spirits on Overwatch, no.
Okay, hang on one second. You can't tell, but astral snooping is kind of hindered by the fact that there's so much overgrowth.
Yeah.
The vines that cover the exterior. Technically, if someone were to be clever with wards, the vines that are there might actually block wards that are tied to the walls. It's actually kind of an interesting idea. I'm going
to. How does projecting work in 6e?
You just
in theory.
You just project yourself. Your body goes limp. Your friends get out the Sharpies. Your teammates get out the Sharpies, and you just go.
Okay.
It's pretty much
so not much different.
No, it's not. It's really not that much different. The big difference is the skills you roll. With Astral, with the combat and everything rolled into.
Oh, that's nice. Okay, well, she'd wait until we stop to do that, so others can do their perception stuff while we're doing the circling.
Well, I mean, you looking around. Cyrus, you see something above the house? Say something, Hanako. You look up there and you don't see anything per se, but you see that there's no you see the black of technology in the sky.
Ah, a drone.
It literally one of those things where if you all really look at it and scan in, you could see it, but it's clearly a ruthenium polymer blimp that's floating about 300 meters above the house. but that's really your first sign of anything that makes you anything that's there.
Okay, it's not in my notes. But were we given expectations of what to find? I know we were. Because, like, if that's meant to be here, that's one thing. I'm not gonna shoot it out of the sky. But I have the lightning bolt spell. Works really well on drones.
Let's see. Yes.
So if it's supposed to be here, that's one thing.
I'm gonna go back as you
Yeah, the only notes that I had was that we were investigating locations, we were looking for buildings that seemed to be in use, and that there were 6 stops on our tour.
Yeah, 6 locations, 30K ahead. That's what I got.
Yeah, I mean, because reasonably, this only happened a couple hours ago for you guys, whereas for the rest of us, it was literally been a month and a half, I think.
Yeah.
Now, if you allow me, this is what the Johnson said after you agreed to the money. Now, if you allow me to send some data files to your comms, these files contain the information I have regarding your assignment. Most of what you're investigating are persons or places of interest. Do them in whatever order you desire. No detail is too small, so learn whatever you can about them and report back to me. After that, that's when Teeth and Tentacles showed up. And everything kind of went nuts.
Went pear-shaped?
Teeth and Tentacles is kind of a little more like a starfish shape.
Thanks for that.
You're welcome.
Unpleasant.
Okay, so
Awesome.
it's literally just recon. All right.
Yep, it's strictly just recon, but probably just saying that you see a blimp outside the building won't quite be enough for them.
Yes, we need eyes on the inside of the house. Who do we have that has the most adroit of us? The most dexterous, quietest. Because if you can get inside, well, I can make you invisible before. I don't
I'm pretty good
see.
at sneaking.
Good. I don't see anything astrally present. No spirits, no obvious wards, or any protections of the like. So I keep slipping into Irish. You should be fine on that end. But this will keep you from being seen by technology as well.
Yeah. I look up and I'm like, drones don't care for me too much, though. I don't know why.
I mean, I can be sneaky.
I might be able to. I should be able to sustain it on the both of you.
I mean, if you want to go, Sleepy, I'll go with you.
Okay. Either way.
Okay. Let me.
Ava,
Yes.
when you cast a spell on Sleepy, you get a free edge for both the casting the spell and resisting the drain.
Okay. God, why did they? Okay, sorry. I have to look up spellcasting again in 6e. It's weird now. How do spells work? Okay. Yes.
Okay, thank you. And Derek,
Okay.
don't think I didn't notice that you didn't give me a gift. Don't think I'm not.
You also start with so much too.
Okay, whatever.
Yeah.
Haven't.
And we greatly appreciate that you didn't get one.
I'm not sure I used any. I'm not sure I used any of my
Okay.
Patreon stuff. I really okay.
Why did you have to remind him of that?
So he doesn't feel so heartbroken about not getting gifts.
Yeah, I I GM for Ava too much for her to have any sympathy towards
I find it ironic that my Patreon level is contributing to my own problems.
Right. Okay, yeah, that's rolling right. Okay. Okay, I got 3 hits on pain.
me. Okay.
Let me. Where's my drain button? There you are. Ooh. Okay. And for sleepy. Ugh.
Well, remember you got a free edge, so go ahead and just reroll one of your hits.
You mean one of my misses?
Oh yeah, your misses too. I mean, you could reroll one of your hits.
I don't feel like rerolling one of the hits, but I'll reroll one. I'll reroll the 1. Nope.
Okay. The Sleepy's got 2 hits.
Oh wait, hold on. I have I have 4 edge banked, a reroll banked from last time. I feel like now is a good time to use this. So 4 edge is
All your
that's
failures.
a post edge, right?
Yeah, that's a post edge, and you can since
Okay.
you were going to do that anyways, I'll let you. You can you only use 3 of them because you can. So you still got 1 extra edge.
Okay. Let me see. I got 2 hits, so I'm re-rolling 7 dice. Got it. Two more hits, so total of 4 hits for
Okay.
Sleepy.
Okay.
And Drain. Hey.
Okay. All right. Okay. They both fade out of view. All right. Go ahead and give me a stealth roll and a climbing roll. Unless you're going to do something other than climb to get over the wall. You could walk down the driveway and just duck under the. Well, actually, the gate wouldn't be too much of a duck, but crouch
So
under.
athletics is 6E, right?
What?
For climbing,
Yeah.
athletics.
Athletics,
Yeah.
yes.
Might take a walk. I'll take the walk.
Okay. So you're okay, so you're walking down the walking down the driveway.
Yep.
Okay. Driveway and Cyrus was able to climb over the problem. Okay, so how are you approaching the front door, or how are you approaching the building?
Are there any basement windows?
Victorian style house. Um, yeah, there would be basement windows. So the not on the garage, but on the building itself. Sure.
Hmm. Okay. Um, I'm not expecting them to be egress windows, but I do want to kind of peek into them.
Okay. Go ahead. Give me one more sneaking roll, and then give me perception.
Sneaky dwarf, 3 hits. Visual, 3 hits. My wounds aren't going, so that first one is a 2 hit. For some reason.
Okay. You you see um looking through the windows, it looks kind of like a finished area. You look into a bedroom, probably for some kind of servant. People, obviously, basement wise, it's not the people. It does look like a sleeped in bedroom area. Another window lets you look into what would be a looks like a common area, a couch, grid screen, and such. There's nobody in there right now, but it does look empty, or does look like somebody has been there today. The signs, a glass left on the table with some liquid still in it and such. It's got a brown thing, which reminds Sleepy. It's been a little while since had any coffee. So what else are you looking at?
Um, so we know that's lived in. Sorry, if you want to go. So,
Okay. Go ahead and do what you're
okay.
doing.
Okay. Who that's lived in? Probably look in the garage, because if they have a shop or anything, that's probably where it's going to be.
Okay. The side there there aren't any vehicles. You do see some workshops. You guys would spot a armory type workshop area where looks like they can make their own bullets, make their own pack their own ammo, and maintain uh, guns. You don't see anything. It's not no guns are there left to pieces or anything like that. There's also a couple other areas that have a more um, arcane look to them.
Take a picture,
Okay.
I guess, because I'm not going to be able. I don't.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's easy enough.
Yeah.
You take and send a picture back.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Did you want to roll anything to analyze that picture, Ava?
Oh yes, I would. My knowledge.
I'm sorry, you cut out there. Your knowledge is what? Skills or what?
Arcana knowledge skill.
Arcana? Okay.
Or I am well versed in enchanting, naturally.
Yep.
Alchemy is kind of my specialty.
Okay. Then I would say go ahead and just give me a memory roll.
One hit.
Okay. That it
I assume my wound penalty would apply to that.
yeah, probably.
All right.
The yeah, it's definitely an area in which somebody's been preparing. It's got specialized tools for working magical materials on it. It's tough to tell from the angle, but you can kind of see some diagrams um that you would kind of, sketch out if you were preparing an area, building a lodge. It's something more, definitely more ornate than a lodge. But you can't tell much more than that just based on the angle that the picture had to be taken at.
Grab me those papers on the desk there. Please, Sleepy.
Is it okay if I just scan them? So it's probably
Sure, that should work.
okay. Oh,
You have to break into the garage now.
okay. Yeah. I don't know. I don't think I have anything to actually do that with.
You have engineering skill?
Mm, no.
Because right now, lockpicking is part of engineering.
So maybe just go back and say, no, I can't. I might not be able to without breaking the door.
All right then.
We can bust in. Ain't neither one of us particularly good at it.
I mean, did you? Well, let me ask you this question: did you check to see if it was unlocked?
No.
That's what I thought. Okay. Okay.
Um. I mean, we don't see anybody in the windows, right?
No, no, this place looks empty.
And they have no if they were home, they'd have no reason to be invisible.
Check and see if there's like mail in the mailbox.
Do they have regular deliveries in them, Warren?
It's kind of out in the open walking up somebody's mailbox. I don't know how to sneak up to a mailbox, but I could try it. Come on.
I was gonna say, is it like if it's a Victorian house, is it like an actual mailbox or is it a mail slot? Suppose it depends on city regulations, but
Yeah. You don't. There isn't a mailbox, and you don't see any way for somebody to. From the way everything looks, nobody could have been delivering mail. There is a mail slot, but there was also a mail drop section by the front gate. Just it was wrought iron, so it was just a spot where the mail could have been deliveries could have been put in. That spot from what you can tell is empty.
Well, it did look like somebody had been here recently, right?
No.
yeah, today. Oh,
What?
Didn't you say that?
I said the inside did.
Right.
The grounds and
that's-
everything, right? The grounds doesn't look like it,
Yeah.
but it does.
But inside is more telling than the grounds because the grounds can be easily faked.
Yes. Yep. No, I just want to make sure that yeah.
Yeah. We'll try the door. If they left in a hurry, I mean, the gate was left half open.
yeah. Try. I'll look for the drone first, since we know that's there, and make sure that it's kind of not inside before I try the door.
Okay. I will give you. Go ahead and give me a. Go ahead and give me a perception roll because it's a ruthenium polymer drone up in the sky. So it's you get one free edge to use, so you could re-roll. But you do know it's up there.
Sure. I'll go ahead and do that.
Or you could use it like 3 other edge and re-roll all your dice.
I mean, sure. I'll do that.
Okay. With that, you have to back up a bit before you can see it, because it clearly does not have a line of sight on you when you are up close to the door. So it by your best guess, it cannot see the door.
Okay. Then I'll try the door.
Okay.
Now I'll cover you.
You start to turn it, and it is unlocked.
Okay. Slowly open it.
Give me a perception roll.
Visual or regular?
This would be regular.
Do this since it's Being finicky. There we go. So that is 5 hits.
5 hits.
Oh.
Okay.
Oh, nice roll.
Yeah.
Okay. So you've opened it. You're stepping in. You spot what looks like a hastily laid out alarm wire, for best of a better term. It was just simply a wire that was making contact with a plate. When you opened the door, it stopped making contact.
So now it's rush time.
Okay.
Gotcha.
Rush it in.
Rush in, take pictures of the paper,
Okay.
and get out.
And the inside of the house as well.
I don't.
For the
Is
Johnson.
the garage connected to the house?
I believe it actually.
Oh.
Oh yeah, that would make sense if it's a detached building or not.
Yeah. I think it's probably yeah, because it was built to try and have the same style. Okay. So, all right. So you take the pictures, and you're trying to exit quickly from the garage. Is that what you're doing?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So, to there really isn't passing underneath it. Yeah. Okay. Well, at this point, the grenade goes off. But I do see it is. We've been into the stream for an hour, so we're gonna take a few minute break. To because the GM's
What
got
grenade?
the GM's got to get up.
Drama. You don't wonder who got blown up.
Yeah.
Right.
And we'll be back. We'll be back in under 10, folks. Hi. And we're back. They have been wondering where the grenade is, and I don't want to keep them waiting. So first off, I'm going to need Glimmer and Hanako to roll perception.
Excuse me?
Did I screw up her name again?
No.
Okay.
I was not expecting her name to be one of the first ones said.
No.
Is this a visual perception?
Yes, you can add in your dice for
Oop,
visual.
that's not what I needed.
I will probably might make a slight.
It is +2 for those, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yes, that's what I have written. Okay.
Yeah. Okay. Whether it was visual or not doesn't affect Glimmer.
Okay. Well, I have. Well, let's just roll visual, I guess.
Yep.
I don't have a specialty, but I have contacts.
Okay, on contacts, and you do have audio in hand. Okay. All right.
Yeah.
All right,
And a select sound filter, so I might not be deafened.
Actually, I will let a spoiler out. The grenade does not go off near the van.
Okay.
However,
I don't know how I got all the way out of the van, but yeah.
Yeah. I do need to know where you two are seated in the van. Because the only thing we've got definitely established right now is that Hanako would be near a window.
Yeah.
So
And are windows still opaque on the astral?
Yes.
Okay, so yeah, she'd have to be like describe the type of van we have as a little like sliding door van.
Yep, it's sliding door van, so probably.
Okay, so she'd probably be shotgun then.
Yep. Okay. So you're shotgun. Okay, so where would Glimmer be? Would you have shifted to the front seat or would you have stayed in the back seat?
Yeah, she'd shift to the front seat. She's not a great driver, but knows enough that if there was a problem, we could get out fast. It wouldn't be pretty or cute, but it could happen.
Okay. Then I'm gonna need the two of you to roll edge.
I don't like you very much, Tom. Oh wait, wounds don't apply on edge tests. Let me
Right,
uncheck that
yes.
and roll again.
And the way you say that, like I haven't heard a lot of women.
Ooh, much better.
Yeah, mine was worse.
Okay.
3 hits.
Okay. So, you're looking at the scans that had just come back,
Mhm.
and you're focusing on them, and then you hear this bang sound. Doesn't sound like an explosion. It sounds more like a bang sound when something is like out of a confetti gun, or or in actuality you'll find out later what that bang sounded like was it sounds like a glitter grenade. Which went off right above the doorway. So you two basically come out into the sun looking like disco balls. Hanako, you turn to look,
Uh-huh.
and you see the biggest smile you've ever seen, up uncomfortably close. And there is a troll leaning up against the side of the van, big smile on his face, wearing sunglasses, goes, "Hey there, pretty lady. Why are you being shy and not coming in?" Go ahead and give me a composure roll. I roll this guy's con roll.
The wounds don't apply to attribute tests, right?
Right.
Just gonna call this guy Johnny Bravo Troll in my notes. Or just JB Troll.
JB Troll works and it doesn't violate any any copyrights.
Fair.
Johnny Brav Troll.
Yeah.
John Bravo?
Okay. And I get to re-roll one of those. As always, the pre-edge fails me. But yes, you are. Yeah, you're caught off guard by this charm offensive from this troll. And Glimmer, you get this feeling, something large coming into your nearby space. And turn to look out the driver's side window. And you see a Minotaur. First time you've ever met one of these. Black, whole black fur. Step out of the van.
Before we get started, tell me true. Are you here? After me. She's too tired to deal with this shit. She's got 7 out of 9 physical boxes filled. She's in too much pain to deal with this shit.
Darling, someone who looks as good as you, always after.
That is not what I meant, and I'm sure you know that.
You can hear the
I have
Minotaurs.
killed 3 men already who tried to kidnap me. I will not hesitate to do so again. Or was it 4?
Ooh, I like him dangerous. Get out of the car.
Why?
Or get out of the van. Because at that point, he's now tapping a very large gun driver's side window. Kind of gun you've seen Sleepy use at times. Well, actually, I don't. Glimmer's seen Sleepy use it.
If by gun you mean Panther assault cannon?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, and actually, yeah, you're right. It wasn't a gun; it was a cannon.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's
It's a bit of a difference.
Yes, it is.
What?
I'm gonna cast a spell.
Okay.
I'll think of cow one-liners while she does that.
What the? Okay, what spell? Okay, what spell are you casting?
Hot potato. Ugh. All right, I'll take the drain.
Okay. Okay.
Also, can we get maybe a judge intentions, perhaps?
Yes, you can do a judge intentions on who the question, but you both, you both can roll it. Okay.
I'm gonna well, I'm casting that the Minotaur. He's got my focus right now because he's the one I'm casting the spell at.
Okay. Okay.
Oh, fuck you, Tom.
This built into this guy. At which point, we probably should roll an ish.
Mm-hmm.
Because say that this particular guy doesn't.
Do I have a token on the board? I do not.
Oh, I'm sorry. You're right. The
No, that's fine. I fixed it. Well, that's gross. It's on those judge intentions.
Yep, the judge intentions. Give me two.
Oh, yeah, great.
Yeah.
Even he didn't get the last die. Oh, yeah. Okay. So the judge intentions. What you pick up from him is he's here to do a job. Utter professionalism.
Great.
Right up until you try to cast a spell on him, and now he's enraged. Okay, so he gets okay. The door opens. Hanako? And
Which one?
what? Your door.
Which one?
Your door.
Oh.
You hear a oh crap, you gun. Gotta get you out of his range. He's done mad now. And the troll tries to grab you and pull you out of the vehicle. You want to roll defense.
Yes, even though I know it's not gonna do a whole lot at this point. No wounds, right?
Yeah.
Or
Wounds,
okay.
yes. With defense, it's
Oh.
body. You don't take the wound.
All right. But that's weird because defense is also an attribute roll. Anyway, whatever. I rolled better with the wound penalty.
Good job.
That didn't actually apply the penalty to the roll, though. It says it did, but it still rolled the 10 dice. So it would only have been 4 hits.
Okay. See. 7. Okay. You actually find yourself grabbed and tossed over the shoulder of this troll.
Yeah.
Um, Glimmer, can you give me a defense roll?
Sure.
Okay,
Not a glitch.
not a glitch. Um, you do have safety glass in your hair though.
Mm, this is
Because
break the window?
he smashed the window with his gun. He wasn't aiming it at you. He wasn't trying to hit you with a gun. You didn't get hit. And you didn't glitch, so you didn't lean into the gun. So
I'm also not getting my deposit back.
I was just going to say that. There goes the security deposit.
yeah, security deposit's gone. Okay, so it was a fairly long driveway, so Cyrus, you just were leaving the place, the glitter bomb exploded. What are you doing?
I'm sorry, Tom. Was that directed at me?
Yeah, sorry.
Yeah.
Yep. The glitter bomb exploded. You're covered.
Yeah, I just look fabulous while I'm going to be killing this guy. So yeah. Did we catch all that about the troll saying, "Oh, you did it now," and
Yep.
trying to get him to get
Yeah,
not
you.
go away for
Yep.
violence? Okay.
Yeah, you would have had
Right.
a thing. You would have probably heard Hanako. Well, actually, let me ask Ava this.
Yeah.
Would Hanako have verbally argued with being manhandled out of the vehicle?
Yes.
Okay. So yeah, you
Getting sick and tired of this shit.
Yep. Yeah, you do hear your
This time I'm pulled
teammate.
out of a van.
Yeah, you do hear your teammate has been
There's some choice curse words in there.
yeah, she's been kidnapped
A little
again.
bit odd from her.
She which is actually interesting because her drawing had the drawing of her had a lot of purple in her. Same, I believe, color as Daphne normally wears. The one from Scooby Doo who normally gets kidnapped.
I like where this is headed because I'm gonna end up being the dog. I know it.
I am no damsel in distress.
So yeah, you would probably have a sight line on Chucker.
Not Daphne. Megara from the freaking Hercules Disney movie. Her dress was also purple.
Yes.
Yeah, biggest hazard.
I am a damsel and I am distressed. No, I don't need help.
Biggest hazard right now looks like the Minotaur trying to kill my boss.
Yeah, but that's on the other side of the van from you.
Ooh.
So the van, he's got the van between the two of you.
So I don't have time to move there.
How much fast? It was a pretty long driveway. So you probably have to wait till next turn to get to it. Well, if you were to just, forget about it and run, yeah, you could make it there this turn.
I'll tell you what, instead of doing that, I move closer to the center between the two of them.
Okay.
Like I'm moving towards the Minotaur.
Yep.
But I keep the troll in my sight line.
Okay.
Yeah, and I take aim on both of them.
Okay. So so you've got guns pointed at both of them.
Yep. And then I say something pithy to the Minotaur, like, "Hey, bossy, don't have a cow. I got the bullseye on you. You need to step off the boss right now. Also, put her down." And then that's
Okay. Okay. Uh
I mean, I am a cowboy.
yeah. Now I got dwarves making those jokes. Is all he grinds out. Glimmer, you are actually no, you're not next because this is a hidden thing that you do. You guys hear you you hear the noise of you hear the noise of a couple of pistols clearing holster. Hey, I'm the only one around here who makes cow jokes. And
Is it Zorro?
there is nope. It is not Joseph Fuente o Fuentes. I gotta take a drink after saying his name.
Well, let's make that a rule. Take a shot of tequila every time you say it.
Or whatever's handy.
Yeah. So the nope, this is an elf, and that Glimmer can see. Who's basically got the drop on Cyrus, and Sleepy currently doesn't have a shot at him. Glimmer, what is your action?
Well, I think at this point, I was going to get out of the van, but then he broke the window. So,
Yeah, he's kind of in the way. Unless you go out the door, there is an open door on the other side that you could go out. That Chucker just left open when he rescued Hanako.
so I would like to try and de-escalate this situation before anybody gets actually hurt.
Okay.
So I'm gonna look at the Minotaur and say, so like you seem like you're sort of in charge of this crew, and I feel there's been some sort of misunderstanding. Maybe we didn't get the invite to the party, or maybe you thought that we were the party bus. But I think that we need to all take a step back, do our breathing exercises, and just calm down and talk about this like rational folk.
Okay. Go ahead and give me an influence roll. Sleepy, what are you doing?
Well, until the elf spoke, I was going to turn my jacket inside out, but I'm gonna.
Sleepy and Pain would still be invisible.
Oh, we're covered in glitter.
Yeah, they're covered in glitter.
And
Tom, influence or
I don't think that breaks an invisibility.
What was that? Sorry.
Influence or negotiation?
That would be in negotiation. You are correct.
I'll get all my dice.
Okay. Okay, so what's Sleepy doing?
I'm gonna take out my barreled pistol and
okay.
I almost want to wait until Glimmer's thing resolves before I decide to shoot the elf?
Yep. No, you can. Yeah, nobody's firing yet. So basically, you just at this point you just draw
Yeah.
your gun.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay. All right then. Ava, what is your character doing?
Gonna activate my second increased reflexes prep.
Okay.
Gonna roll those 9 dice. See how well it works. Ooh.
Okay. So at this point,
All right.
it's your choice how much drain you take.
I don't take any drain. It's a preparation.
Oh, that's right. Okay, but yes, but you do max out.
But it maxes out at 4 dice.
Yep.
5 dice. So 4 extra.
So yep. So okay, yeah. So you can roll 4 extra dice and also add +4 your initiative.
Wouldn't I get the +5? Or would that? Or no, wait, because his attributes also capped at a +4.
Yes, they are actually.
Okay.
Yep.
So let me. So that increases my base reaction. Okay, so.
Okay, I'll let you go ahead and. Well, actually, that might jump you.
Yeah, it'll add 4 plus. It adds 10 to my initiative.
Okay.
Nice.
So it makes it 22.
Okay, so here, 2. All right.
And now I gotta count how many actions I have.
That gives you
Because you start at
6
one
minor actions.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Cool.
Okay. So, Payne, right now what you've got is a Mexican standoff. Nobody started shooting yet. Do you start shooting? Technically, you could start shooting before Moondagger gets a chance to respond.
Who is that? Was that me?
That's you, yeah.
Mhm.
Sorry,
I'm
you're
sorry, I
up.
didn't say my name, Tom. I
Okay,
apologize.
sorry. Yep.
No, that's just me being old and having a weird ear. So.
Okay, yeah.
No, I'll drop the hammer on him if he's going to shoot.
Nobody's at the spot of shooting, so you're just gonna let the Mexican standoff continue for a moment.
Yeah.
Okay.
Till I hear Glimmer tell me to put my gun down.
Yep.
It's staying up.
All right. We can talk.
God damn it, I just wasted that.
No, nobody cast anything. No casting spells. No firing weapons.
And you don't break any more of the windows on this rental.
And put me down.
No, I didn't say that yet.
You put me down.
You cast a spell. I'm dropping out of initiative. Spell him. Just give it a minute.
He was waving a gun. Put me down now, or I will cast one on you, and it will not be as pretty.
I don't think there's anything you can do that's not pretty. Just
put
just a second.
Down.
He actually takes a step out of Moondagger's sightline bit. And Cyrus, you're watching him, and he's got that look of a guy putting down a woman he senses is about to explode.
Which might not
But he
be
does put
far
her
off.
down.
He's handling her the same way that you'd handle
A wet cat?
no, nitroglycerin. A wet cat wouldn't bother him that much. You gotta stand right here or he's gonna get tense. Okay?
All right. You put down our
You
partner.
say that as if the entire situation is not already tense.
Well, no, but Moondeg,
Now, do you
your
mind
feet
telling us
your
what
feet are on the
the
ground.
hell you want?
We got a job. We got a
And
bounty.
what does that have to do? Of course there is. Mind telling me who put the bounty out?
I normally don't talk this much. This is Moondaggers kind of stepped away from the window. He has lowered his gun.
I look over at Glimmer, knowing, questioningly.
I'm very annoyed, pulling glass out of my hair and gesture to sort of lower weapons for the time being.
Yeah, I don't holster them, but I drop my arms, so I'm not pointing at these guys anymore.
Yep.
Same.
The elf that actually was the only one who didn't have a weapon aimed at him does the same. Actually, he doesn't do the same. He does this ridiculous flashy maneuver, spinning the guns, flaring back his coat while he spins them, and theatrically puts it down, all the while giving Glimmer that a grin indicating he's showing off for her benefit.
Yeah, I hate all three of these guys already.
Yeah.
Now you know. Now you've met my my home game group. We got a job to pick up a mage who has information that somebody needs. Legal bounty.
Whoever it is, I do not have the information they want, and I have killed one team that was already sent after me today. If you walk away now, you won't be the second.
The elf talks. Chugger, you guys will give up on this one. I think she's got a little bit too much spirit for you. You're still young. But actually, I have a question for you. Looking at Naku, is now, is it true that I hear that you ladies have and strangely enough, the Minotaur reaches out and cuffs him on the back of the head. Shut up, this is business.
Are y'all like the Three Stooges? Is this a comedy troupe or something?
Feels like it sometimes. All right, here's the deal. We got to take her in. The deal. Just let us take her in, and
Tell me who hired you.
I don't. Hang on. Okay. The bounty was forwarded to me by a guy named Felix out of New York City.
Fixer.
Yep,
Well,
he's our fixer. He pulls the jobs.
But they don't answer her question then.
Not my job to answer a question.
No,
And I will not go willingly.
You heard her.
So you
but
walk away
don't
now.
say that stuff to him. Say that.
So,
So tense when mages threaten him.
can I just.
I don't
ask-
care. I get tense when people try to take me against my will.
That's
Ooh,
fair.
that went way too Irish.
Mm.
So,
Sarah's slipping in.
Irish comes out in her when she gets mad. That's just we'll just roll that.
She's not even Irish.
So from one professional to another, can you tell us what the bounty is?
Um, yeah, it's 20,000 new yen. However, Glimmer, you do get a message on your comm link. With a basically just a quick text message saying it's really 50 grand, but my employees don't need to know that. Overhead. But what he says out loud is 20 grand.
All right. So here's my proposal for you. Because I'm not gonna give up my friend. And we could have a big messy fight in the street about it. There could be some yelling, and people would get like really mad.
Dead.
And maybe dead. I mean, you could be mad and dead, maybe. I don't know how ghosts work. So I propose that we just pay you instead, and you go back to New York or wherever it is that you're from. You get basically free money and a vacation, and we don't have to kill you. It sounds like everybody wins.
The two currencies we offer in today is credits and depleted uranium. You get to pick which one you want.
Is that what bullets are?
The ones I'm carrying.
Is that not rather dangerous?
Hey, Doc.
That's the whole
The
point.
the elf says, "Hey, Doc.
I meant to you.
I don't think we can finish this without me at least putting a couple in her. And I ain't talking the fun way either. She's probably gonna be dead. So no good dead to us. Take the money and get the hell out of here. This place is nuts." And then Chucker starts to say something along, but maybe we stick around and and they shut him up. So Moondagger, with the gun still down, leans into the window and says, low key, so that not everybody can hear, "So what's your offer?"
So, since you broke the window of my rental, 15,000, so that I have enough to get it repaired when they charge me for it, or you can pay for the repair.
Tom apologizes. I missed a little bit of what you said.
That's okay.
Could you repeat what you just said?
15,000 because I have to pay for repairs, or 15,000 and he pays for the repairs. Those are the choices.
I don't have if we're back in New York, actually could do the repairs myself. I got a facility for it. But that sounds good to me. Be able to pay each of these guys $5,000 and then make it out of here with expenses paid at least.
I love it when a plan works out.
All right, Tucker, let her go. You guys finished the transaction.
Mhm.
Um. So what? So what are you guys doing here? The elf looking into that weird ritual they got going on in the basement.
Ritual.
We are now.
Have fun. Security's all security's all subdued.
When you get back to New York City, you find out who put the bounty on our amigo here. That probably be worth something too.
Why do you know what happened to the security here?
Because we took him out. We're laying a trap for you.
Why did you know I was going to be here? That information was not available beyond a couple of hours ago. You could not have made it from New York to here and done all of this in time to beat us here.
We were already in Denver. This would not have been a job we flew across the country. We just happened to have been here delivering, making a delivery run.
Then let's back up to my prior question. How did you know I would be here?
Your comlink bings, beeps.
Mine?
Yes.
I should have tossed.
It's
What is it?
It's got, you see a smiling avatar that you're pretty sure belongs to Chucky, the troll that was holding on to you. And he got his smiling face saying, "Hi." Why do you think we keep him around? He's good. He's good with the Matrix stuff. Hang on, I gotta making a whole bunch of motions in the air, and your comlink reboots it. There, your firewall will be back to normal when it comes back up.
Not that it will matter. She's begins disassembling her comlink.
Okay. I'll find out who the mage says. I'll find out who I'll get it from Felix. Who's hunting who's behind the bounty. You got a com code I can send it to? Somebody does. Somebody give him a address he can.
Yeah, Glimmer will send a com code number over.
Okay. Okay. So at that point, they leave. The elf gets cuffed upside the head one more time. By the bull, and you hear some kind of brotherly ribbing back and forth between the troll and the elf. They go off.
Suppose we go in and get pictures.
Can I borrow one of your comm links to keep looking at the scan you took of the diagram? I don't trust mine, naturally.
No. I get that. But if we're going back in to take more pictures.
I would rather we not go in before I know more about this ritual.
Fair.
And
I'll hand over my comm.
decently certain that is what was on the diagram.
Right.
So what is it?
Okay. It's a health ritual.
Health?
Yeah, technically health.
Is no, is that what you said? That's
Oh yeah,
that's
sorry.
what
Yeah,
I heard, but
health.
okay.
It's a health ritual. It but it's got, let me see, how many levels of biotech does your character have?
Me?
Yes.
None whatsoever.
Okay.
Yep, 1.
Okay. It's a health spell, but it's not. Give me a logic plus
Want me to roll
intuition roll.
Oh, okay.
What were you going to suggest rolling?
Sorcery is a knowledge skill.
No, this is more trying to figure out what the way
So logic and intuition.
Yep.
Wound penalties or no?
No.
Mm, 5 hits.
Okay. Didn't realize that the person who plays Joker is actually in the audience.
I'm not surprised.
So every time you interact with TOC MSF, you know that he's
Tucker
the one
was Johnny Bravo, right?
Yes, Tucker was Johnny
Okay.
Bravo. Okay.
Sorry, legally distinct Johnny Bravo.
Yeah.
He was a Johnny Bravo parody.
There you go. Parody's not illegal. It's under fair use.
Yeah.
Yep.
So you it's a health spell, but it doesn't. First off, you're pretty sure this is a damaging spell. So I mean, technically, kind of like in the same way that decrease attribute is still a health spell.
Right.
Um, so, but it also goes beyond just weakening people. It reaches out and just it it transmutes something at a very fine level that you don't usually get into when you're doing your stuff, when you're getting your when you're doing health spell. Fundamental transmutation.
Okay. Can I tell tradition while looking at it? The tradition of the mage who likely designed it? I'm not sure if that's a thing, but it might give some insight
It
if I can.
You're not don't that a word. You're not really can't really tell you can't really see a tradition involved, but it's not.
Okay.
Yeah, it's kind of. I mean, it's not dark as in sacrificing or blood magic, but it just
Mm-hmm.
it's almost to the level of toxic. Not quite.
Right. All right. Yes, we should. No, we were here for reconnaissance. We have done that. We know what is going on in this location. We can give that information to our Johnson. Also, might I suggest that the rest of you finish this job without me, and I will find some place to lie low. And you may do what you wish with my portion of the pay.
We're gonna give it to you because that was the deal.
Yep.
It's not your fault that some jerk is out there looking for you.
Yeah.
As you
Yeah.
wish.
We Migos now. We got you back.
If you could drop me off here, to give a location, it is not where she stays, but somewhere in walking distance. Because she doesn't trust now that they're not being followed for simply being on the same team hired on this job as her.
That's fair.
So they might run into trouble, but they could just go, she's not with us, see?
Okay. Well, we can. It's we're already past the point, so we'll.
Hanako is done with this bullshit.
Um.
Also, overcasting a single spell could easily kill her right now.
Okay, well, let me ask you this. You guys have done the recon. You send the
On
information
one location.
on one location. Do you send the information as you get it, or are you going to wait till you do the rest of it? Send it all in one shot.
Did they seem to have a preference? Because I know they said that it was urgent. So
Yeah, the preference was as much detail as possible and as quickly as possible. So the preference was to get results quick. Yeah.
Because if they want results ASAP, as we
send
go.
along my understanding of what the spell does along with those.
Yep. Okay. All right. Well, tell you what then. Well, we're already past 10 o'clock when we're supposed to stop. So before I throw something else at you guys, we will. We're gonna take a break, and we'll be back in a couple weeks. Where we will play again, but there is while there won't be a stream on this channel, well, actually there will be, but we will be, this channel tomorrow night will be hosting Gen Con TV. Over at Gen Con TV, we are continuing Emerald Glitch, a show we started last week with a familiar face in it. Jen plays music singer Violet.
Come for the bad accent, stay for the shenanigans.
The member of our household who actually has a southern accent is constantly going, honey, just back it up about 30 steps, please.
It's Seattle. Do they actually know what a bad what a bad southern accent is in Seattle?
To perfect an accent, you have to start over the top, and then you learn the intricacies of it. And I have not got that with English yet, as you might be able to tell, but I have with Irish, and it's just a little bit now, and it's not too over the top or over enunciated. Nope, that went back to English. Anyway,
you almost got that pronunciation
aside.
just down, but you got to work on a little bit.
Yeah.
Pronunciation too, Tom.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay, so that that said, the hour before that, you're going to see a familiar face. He's been on several of the REM streams. Aaron Dykstra at 4:00 Pacific is going to be talking to Sarah on Rules of Cool about the Shadowrun missions.
Very cool.
Shadowrun missions, organized play, and what we're going to be seeing at conventions. So, we already hit you with Misspent Youth. Anybody else got any announcements to make? Before mention Saturday morning, we've got Descent into Avernus. They are continuing their recon of hell. Recon from hell. I'm not entirely sure. They're just destroying
Potato,
the English
potato.
language worse than I am. Thank everybody for watching. Hope you had fun, and we'll see you in a couple weeks. Good night.
Good night.
Adios, y'all.